One way, this was a very, very standard Super Bowl in terms of advertising. For many, many years, we've learned the lessons in advertising that you just need babies, puppies, or women in bikinis. And we had all three of those in the Super Bowl this year, as in the years past. What has changed this year pretty noticeably is the mix of the different advertisers. We've had a decline in beer and general beverage advertising and a huge increase in automotive advertising. When we think about ads, you can put them into kind of three categories: losers, entertaining, and then entertaining and effective. And of course, where you want to be is in that third category. In the second category of just entertaining, there were a number of ads that were quite entertaining. H&M ad with David Beckham is one of the most notable of those. I imagine viewers across the nation with their eyeballs glued to the screen during that ad, but possibly their eyeballs were rolling back in their head by the time the H&M logo came onto the screen. So the memorability was for David Beckham in that ad and not H&M. When we talk about entertaining and effective, one of the justifications for paying $3.5 million just for the media in a Super Bowl ad is to generate the buzz. And one of the areas where that works best is for kind of candies, beverages, those kind of products that people just kind of have fun with anyway. Doritos was a big winner again. I mean, anytime you slingshot a baby into the air, it's just going to be a winner. And the M&M's ad featuring the voice of Vanessa Williams was also extremely lighthearted, funny, and very tied to the overall positioning of the M&M's brand. In the loser category, the Dannon ad featuring John Stamos, initially cute, but you can only watch that ad one time. By the second time, you're just ready for her to hit him right away. So it went from kind of intrusive and somewhat entertaining to intrusive and quite irritating very, very quickly. The biggest challenges for advertisers, particularly advertisers who are in the Super Bowl from year to year, is to succeed and perform better than last year. Chrysler, last year they had you could only call a smash hit with the M&M Chrysler ad, and they outdid themselves this year by featuring Clint Eastwood, the very same tonality of the ad, the same messaging, a feeling of hope, a feeling of the future of the entire auto industry looking more positive than negative. Last year was a home run, this year a grand slam. One of the great things about the Super Bowl for advertisers and viewers alike is that it's one of the few times where a very, very large percentage of that country come together. And it's rare in that now, which is why advertisers will pay $3.5 million for a 30-second spot. We can use it as kind of a bellwether for certain things. And one of the elements that was important to me in the Super Bowl was the rise of the automotive advertising as a signal that the auto industry is back and quite possibly that the economy is turning around.